Hello, Miss
Hello.
Cooper. Hello. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm good. Oh, I'm sitting in the sun because it's hot.
You are the special guest.
Hello,
That together.
everybody.
Hello, Jax.
Oh, Taylor said hello, Jax.
Um,
Jax has a feature. She
oh,
loves
bless.
it.
So we just got a little 20-minute Q&A.
Oh,
Obviously, because last night you were pretty sad that you didn't get to do it. So here we are.
and now I'm so spoiled.
So, so the first thing is that you can probably see below we're fundraising for the National Theatre. So if anyone watching could donate, we're doing these Q&As with everyone all day. So even if you can just give a fiver, we've got £105 so far, which is amazing. So
That is amazing.
just keep donating, guys. We're going to try and the record is £40, which was Jay McIntosh's Q&A. So I'm trying to beat
Right,
that.
everyone join in. Please donate.
Everyone
Also,
donates. So
sorry,
Grace can
I
win.
literally look so like sweaty and greasy right now. I've just put sun cream on. This is the lockdown life, guys.
Lockdown live. If you've got any questions, guys, put them in the hi Max Harwood, put them in the little question box. The first one I've got is what's been keeping you sane during lockdown?
Oh, whoopsie. What's been keeping you sane? YouTube, watching and making. And also, do you know what? Just everyone who's been like creating content, like in terms of, all those like all the musical casts who are like coming together and like doing songs and stuff like that. Yeah, just things like that has like I just love watching it because it makes me feel happy. And also, of course, Zoom. Like
Yeah.
Zoom is literally a savior. And even just like I've been doing like what is it? Oh yeah, yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday. No, day before yesterday. I don't even know what day it is. We did like a Barry's workout, but like with the cast of Anne Juliet to the Anne Juliet soundtrack, and it was just so nice because like I was like exercising, but with my friends. And so that things like that was really nice, and also like a good old quiz. But I do find like big Zoom catch-ups quite stressful sometimes because everyone's like talking over each other.
Yeah.
So sometimes like a quiz is the best way forward. But
Oh, you keep freezing. I was a bit like, oh, she's gone. No, it's fine.
oh, sorry. Let me go.
What
I'm gonna go inside.
All right. That's the next question. What's your favourite lockdown snack?
Lockdown snack. I love frozen berries because they taste like ice cream. And so I'm moving around. It's probably really annoying those people. Right, I'm stationary now. Okay, frozen berries. And do you know what? I love Sensations, sweet chili Sensations.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think those two are like up there with the best.
Yeah. That's all right, Aiden. That was Aiden's question.
Hey. Also, if anyone's just joined, this is for charity. If you haven't seen, so please donate.
If I've seen a couple of people saying they can't donate because they're in different countries. If you can't donate and you want to, give me a DM on this account at Theatre Fan Workshops, and we'll sort something out so it can still get donated and added to the total. Oh, we've got some questions coming in. Right. One thing training didn't prepare you for when going into the industry?
Being a swing. Yeah, that's the truth. I think being an understudy and being a swing is nothing you can ever learn how to do. You have to find your own way of doing it. And yeah, I honestly think like, especially because all different shows are all different circumstances, and like, yeah, we did like a swing chat, but like lovely Kate who did it, she was a swing on cats, and I'm never going to be a swing on cats. And like a lot of people, like my agent, I went to her and like I had a few friends who'd been swing, and I kind of said, listen, like how'd you do it? And those people were like, oh, you have to do it like this, you have to do it like that, or learn one track first and then the rest fall in place. But when you've got 6 tracks to learn, in three
Yeah.
weeks. You can't learn one track first for 3 weeks and then the rest fall in place, because you might be on the first week. So it's so being an understudy and being cover is so different for every single show. I don't think it's anything that you can properly learn. You can obviously
Yeah.
learn like the basics, like how to make a swing map and how to speak to your creatives and how to do this and how to do that. But it's so different. It's always so different every show.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely that.
Um, what's your Hogwarts house?
I haven't seen Harry Potter.
No, neither. I was like, some
Oh,
people
you
just
haven't too. Oh,
no.
I thought you were
Some
literally gonna kill me.
no. Some people ask it all the time, and I just saw it on the question box. And I was like, oh, Grace might be
Yeah,
one of those people. I've never seen Harry Potter. I don't know what the houses are
I
like.
know.
I
I need to use
not
this
that.
time to watch it because I know that I would like it, but
Yeah.
alas, I just haven't seen it. I know it's so bad.
What skill, if any, have you picked up in quarantine or picked back up?
I picked up. Um, I picked up a bit of knitting, but that's kind of stopped. But I have it, and I did start it again because I used to really like it.
Yeah.
And I guess just training again, doing dance classes and stuff on Zoom. Like I've done so many more classes than I did when I was
Yeah.
in a show than right now because I have the time. So that's been really nice. So yeah.
What is a show that you'd love to be in or a role you'd love to play?
I'd love to be in Once on This Island. Honestly, as anyone, I would play anyone in that show. I'm obsessed, and I'd love to play Eurydice in Hadestown.
I thought it was Orpheus or both.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, if it's a gender swap, obvious, but
Just all of
realistically,
just the whole show. Um, how does Anne Juliet compare to Six?
oh, they're just so different. They're so different. Like six is like nothing on the West End. Like it's a concert, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they do actually have quite some similarities in terms of like there's a lot of speaking to the audience, like eye contact with the audience, um, but and also the kind of language that's used is quite dry,
Yeah.
sarcastic humor. But yeah, they're just so different. And also, obviously, Six is only one act, 75 minutes all the way through, don't leave the stage. And then Juliet, well, apart from when I'm playing Juliet, but in my track, there's like some time off stage, like have bands and
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
so I do like that.
What else we got? Oh, I've got 10 quick questions.
Oh gosh, you know about it's gonna take me about 5 hours to answer a question. I'm
Right.
like,
Are you ready?
yeah.
Right. Chocolate in the fridge or cupboard?
Cupboard,
Tea or coffee?
coffee.
Legit or contemporary musical?
Oh, oh, contemporary.
Glinda or Elphaba?
Glinda.
Night in or night out?
Night in, Granny.
West End or Broadway?
West End.
Scone or scone?
Scone.
Do a show in town or on tour?
Town.
Rather do a dance call or a singing call first?
Singing call.
New British musical or Broadway transfer?
New British musical.
We did it. That wasn't too
Yeah,
bad.
that was fine. Oh yeah. Do you know what? That legit and contemporary one, like I was torn then.
I was
Because I do
actually
love
thrown
legit
there,
musicals.
yeah.
I do love legit musicals, but yeah, I feel like I can't really say that anymore because
You haven't done one.
I'm
Like,
very much contemporary now.
yeah,
Well, who knows?
soon maybe. What's your like go-to audition song or songs?
Depends what it's for. If it's a pop song, I usually sing Black Heart by Stushy. In my Six audition, actually, there was a girl who was in the band, and I sung the song. It's my favorite audition story. I sung the song, and then I finished because we all auditioned in front of each other, and
Yeah.
everyone was like fapping, like chatting and like laughing and giggling, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And she was like, "I wrote that song. I was in Stushy," and I was like, Oh,
That is mental.
honestly, it was so funny. But it was like, yeah, it was a really funny moment. I was like, bye. Um, if it's a legit musical or like an epic legit, like a Les Mis or whatever, I'll sing "Man Behind the Mask" from Zorro,
Yeah.
which is a beautiful song and it's really good for showing different parts of your voice. And if it's just like a standard, sometimes I go good old Spark of Creation, or maybe Waiting for Life, because both of them are like such good, like buzzy
Yeah.
personality songs that show like you as like a
Yeah.
as a personality, as opposed to something that doesn't. I always think that like every song you do, especially in the first round, should show a bit of you and like what your vibe is. And I feel
Yeah.
like I'm quite like a so and that's what I kind of think of when I think of those songs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's the first show you want to see when everything reopens?
Oh, Come From Away. I want to be at that first night of Come From
Yeah.
Away. I will literally, oh my God. Probably already sold out, but like, well, no one knows when it's going to happen. But oh, I love that. I bet it's going to be so like emotional.
Yeah. What was your favourite Six Queens play and why?
Um, so I loved them all for so long, but by the end of the contract, definitely Aragon. I just think Aragon is such a cushy track. Like she has such funny lines, like really sarcastic, really like sassy. Um, she kind of you get to like set the tone of the piece,
Yeah.
which I think is a really cool job. Like your Aragon is kind of the person who like tells the audience that this is a joke. Like obviously X, well, not a joke, but like
Yeah.
it's fun because obviously Ex Wives is kind of like welcome to the show, and everyone's a bit like, oh, what's going on? This is a bit weird. Um, but yeah, and then I just love that, and then you just get to have fun for the rest of the show in everyone else's songs. And also, No Way is like bop of the century.
Yeah.
So yeah, Aragon defo.
Um, and what's your favourite line in Six of any of the queens?
Oh gosh, can't even remember them. No, I'm joking. Probably just like good old. Oh well, I mean, like I think the prick up your ears bit is like one of the smartest things ever. I think it's
Yeah.
brilliant. But also Amber Lynn's lines are just brilliant. What's she got? Don't be bitter because I'm fitter. Like that Kate Nash vibe.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, Abo, she's got the best lines.
I just don't look that good in a Wimport. That is a good line. I do like that one.
Yeah, it's good.
Guys, if you've just joined, we've got 8 minutes left. Make sure you donate in the
Yeah, zero donations.
donate. Grace,
Awkward
Grace
turtle.
we need to get some money. So if
Right,
you
if
can
let's do like a challenge. If someone donates, I'll do what?
oh
Give me
god.
something to do.
Uh,
I'll do a roly poly.
all right, I've got one. I know what will make people donate.
No, not get down. I'm not doing get down.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say you have to do a random line from Six as that queen. If someone donates a fiver, you have to just pick a random line from Six and do it.
Okay. I'll say the really long Anne Boleyn one that I haven't said since
Yes.
my last Anne Boleyn show.
Do that, and the little Anne Boleyn monologue. And if you
Okay,
donate
quickly
a fiver,
donate.
quick guys. Right, what have we got?
Look at my bun. This is awful. I can't believe I'm literally like outing myself right now. What
Wow.
is that? It's like to the side.
It's gorgeous. All these questions getting mixed up. A Disney movie that should become a musical next.
Moana.
Obviously.
Everyone keeps saying I really think it's gonna become a musical, but I just don't know how they do it. I think it'd be so hard with all like the underwater stuff.
Yeah, but
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Little Mermaid. Yeah, there's so much of it that's like on a boat. I guess
Yeah.
they could have a boat and like, oh, you can do anything in theatre, can't you? So
This is
and
true.
also like, how would you do Maui? Like, because he's not like really like a human, is he? I don't know.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, we got a donation.
Got a donation. Woo! Thank you. It's loading. It's still loading. I don't know who it is, but thank you. Why will it not load? This is awful.
Oh yeah, if they tell someone just said if they
Oh,
turn
Matt did it.
SpongeBob into a musical.
Well done, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Oh,
Okay.
£9.12.
Oh
For...
yay!
Thanks, Meliosh. I don't know why that did that. Oh, what you before this Anne Boleyn monologue, just to allow for any more donations. What?
Yeah.
How do I say this? What is your favourite muck up that you've done in six, like accidentally or on purpose? And what is your favourite muck up that someone else has done in six? And if it's Natalie May Paris, that is what everyone else has said today. Everyone else has said that Nat has done something.
Which one?
That she did the knee slide in House of Holbein. She fell down. She forgot her line.
Oh yeah, the knee slide in House of Holbein.
She's done so much. She's just an icon.
Bearing in mind, like with that knee slide moment, we can't hear anything that is happening on stage in our in-ears. We can only hear the mix of what is coming out of the sound. We can't, if we like put our mics down and like spoke to each other, we would barely be able to hear each other. They're so good. I heard Nat literally go, oh! I didn't know what was going on. Right, honestly, I need to I get asked this question a lot, and I really need to go back through my store part of my brain and write down everything that happened, because there was so much stuff that happened.
Yeah.
I think so much stuff would happen in House of Holbein. Me and Millie once tried to do a piggyback, but it failed miserably because our skirts are so hard. So I tried to jump on her back and it just didn't work. It just didn't work. And yeah, we tried to do it, but it didn't work. Someone else that messed up was, well, no, not messed up, but on purpose. Oh my God, Gemma was there for the piggyback. Millie used to walk a dog. I don't know if anyone ever saw a dog walk during House of Holbein across the stage, and that would honestly kill me off. We used to be quite naughty and all we want to do as well. Oh, there's just so much stuff. And then I think in terms of mess up was probably, there was a really good one when I made my Jane Seymour debut in Edinburgh. There used to be a line. I don't think it was it. I think it was cut actually. It was let's all take a moment to commiserate my son and the loss of his mother. And I said something like, let's all take a moment to commiserate the loss of his mother, my son. And which obviously does not make any sense. And I kind of said loss of his mother, and then there was a pause. I just went, my son. And everyone on stage just burst out laughing. And then one of my favorite ones, sorry, I'm babbling now. Sorry. My favorite ones was Millie had to do a speech. Whenever we had a charity thing going on, we had a speech in Cambridge, and I was doing a show watch, and this was the moment that I realized that me and Millie were we were meant to be together. And she had to say the promo code.
Yeah.
She had to say promo code, and she went, so you just have to type in the Slogan Mogan Frogan promo code. And everyone on stage was Slogan Mogan Frogan was a really good one. But again, that was in the early days of six. So if you know Slogan Mogan Frogan, then you are a day one six Queendom fan. There was so many, but I will, do you know what? I'll write them all down and I'll talk to the girls, and then maybe one day we can just do it live and just talk about all of it. And just hope that no one from the creative team is watching. No, joking.
Last question. What advice would you for getting divorced did make me giggle? I think everyone's done.
Oh, oh my God, how did I forget about that? Honestly, that was when I was doubling up and Juliet and Six, and I'd got through a whole week of making no mistakes, which was very rare. I did 5 weeks of 10 till 6 and Juliet, 6 till 9:36, and it was my brain was ugh. And I was so proud of myself. And I got through the whole show and I was like, oh my God, I am a machine. And then at the end, so much more than. I thought I was Catherine Howard. I thought I was Catherine Howard, but I was Catherine Barragan.
I do. I think I remember seeing that Mega Six actually. I'm pretty sure.
Do you know what? It was the ponytail. It was the ponytail
Yeah.
because I'd wear this ponytail and then I'd have the same costume, so I wouldn't be able to like distinguish who I am.
Yeah.
And I was just so tired. I was honestly mentally
I'm not surprised.
exhausted. But yeah, it was that. Just I'll use that as a reminder to never double up on a show again because it's not worth it.
Wow.
No, I'm joking. It obviously is worth it.
Last one. What? There's a list of iconic sick things which include Slogan Mogan Frogan on Tumblr. Ponytail from Dalston. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
The weaves. The weaves.
I love my weaves, honestly.
What advice would you give to someone that wants to audition for somewhere like GSA or drama schools? Just as a last question before you do your monologue.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I watched the end of Courtney's, and I couldn't agree more with like everything she says. So if you watch Courtney's, just like
You snuck in. I didn't see you watch.
Huh?
What, the one on here?
Yeah.
Must have really snuck in. Oh.
Yeah. I was there like Courtney's. Oh yeah, one thing that I must highlight from Courtney's is first year. Make sure if you get into drama school, make sure you use your first year wisely because no one does. Like no one does. But obviously it's fine if you don't. But like it's all very overwhelming and like you have so many long breaks. Like at GSA we had so many long breaks, and I would just I should have used that time to like learn a new song or like I don't know, do something productive, but I didn't. And also, if you can, go and see the third year musicals. Because obviously, like, yes, you can like look at your favorite performers and be like, oh, they went to GSA. But you want to see like the whole collective because, like, obviously, you could be like, oh, Maya, Grace, Millie, Lauren, and Courtney, and Jed, and they all went to GSA. So, like, I love them, so I want to go there. But obviously, all of us GSA girls and Jodie who are in six, you see us in six. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, six is a very specific kind of show. If you kind of saw us do something that was a bit different, you might be like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like,
100%, yeah.
You want to see the whole collective of people that they produce because drama schools like are all so different, and the people they produce have so much variety in them. Like, there was loads of amazing legit singers in my year, and loads of amazing belters, and loads of amazing like jazzy blues, and like some guys had a rock band. Like there was just so much variety, and I think that's something really appealing about GSA. And yeah, just make sure you do research about the school because there's nothing worse than paying so much money and then going and realizing you're not happy.
Brilliant. I am mean. It's because I didn't ask her a question about Grace Cleaves. Bloody Grace Cleaves.
Well, I've got a cameo to do it, so it's happening at some point.
This is true.
We're going to post on Twitter.
So thank you so much for it.
Thanks, gang.
1912, which is great. So
Yay!
that takes up to £125, I think, which is great. So before you leave,
let me think.
A bit of Anne Boleyn.
So what's just happened before it? Looks like we're stuck. No. Wait, I get it. Since the only thing we have in common is our husband, grouping us is an inherently comparative act and as such necessarily elevates a historical approach ingrained patriarchal structures. Woo! Hey!
Yeah, she reads.
That was pretty good.
That was
That
good.
kind of just flowed out. Like the kind of just like came out.
It's because your brain knows that you're going to have to go back at some point.
Oh gosh, don't say
Get
that.
chucked on.
That was actually not bad.
That was good.
I'm pretty proud of myself actually.
Thank you so much for jumping in at the last minute. It's really, really nice.
It's fine.
Chris had to have his hay fever injection and he's had to drive to Watford or something for it. So.
Oh, hay fever injection.
I know. I need one. Oh.
He's so funny.
But yeah, thank you so much.
Oh my god, my hand is like shaking, sorry.
We've got another donation, 2412. Woo!
Thank you so much, gang.
Thanks, guys. It really means a lot.
I hope you're all doing well. Yeah. Oh, also, please could everyone share while I'm here and there's 84 people watching, please please do share my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it.
Yes. Follow, subscribe.
Cheeky little plug. Because I was like, hey, I'm going to put out a new video if I get up to 5,000 subscribers. And I didn't. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to post the video.
Oh, God.
Don't dream big, guys, but not too big. That's my advice.
Everyone, go subscribe. Bye. Thanks, Grace. See you soon. See you on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. And Juliet. Bye.
Bye.